The Palm Beach County School District calls it the big unknown, with budget planning for the next year already underway. This looming fiscal cliff raising big questions about potentially big cuts. News Channel 5's Dan Corcoran's joining me in the studio with our story. Dan?
Well, Michael, balancing a nearly $2.4 billion budget is never an easy job, and it becomes even more difficult when the approaching fiscal cliff has the school district on some very uncertain financial footing. Where to cut, when to cut, how much to cut. Questions the Palm Beach County School District faces each year. But budget building for the next fiscal year seems to be hinging on the fast approaching fiscal cliff.
There's a big unknown hanging over our head.
Mike Burke is the district's money man. As chief operating officer, he's tasked with figuring out how many state and federal dollars the district will have to work with. The feds in Washington don't seem to be helping him solve what is already a complex equation.
You know, the fiscal cliff, the sequestration of funds, is basically an across-the-board budget cut.
If lawmakers take the nation over the fiscal cliff, Burke says the district could see a $10 million cut in federal grant funding, mostly affecting Title I programs for low-income schools, as well as the district's exceptional student education program. The quick fix, Burke says, would be dipping into crucial general fund dollars or
kind of curtail the program and have to cut back on services.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
For parents like Christina Hanrahan, neither option sounds like a solution.
It's a little extreme, I would think.
The real solution, she says, won't be found here, but instead about 1,000 miles to the north.
Children are most important. They're our future. That's what, that's what's most important.
Even with the big unknowns in his financial planning, Burke says the district can always be searching for ways to better spend every dollar.
I'd say there's always room for an improvement, and we go through that each year with our budget process.
A process that this time around has been tougher than expected. So certainly a lot still up in the air right now, and while Washington at least has the option of doing something soon, the state legislature won't have its financial figures in order until springtime, meaning the impact on the district's budget wouldn't be felt until the start of the next fiscal year, and that starts on July 1st. I'm Dan Corcoran, WPTV News Channel 5.